Chapter 25, posted May 1st, 2020. Saturday afternoon, we finished the book. That's a terrible ending. Everyone's falling apart. I closed my book. I wonder if the book isn't indicative of life, people suffering from their wounds and trying to go on while pretending there is a happily ever after. Have you always been this philosophical, or is it quarantine? Cade chuckled. I'm laying here on my couch alone and calling it a date. I lay on my bed with my phone next to me, attempting to use a hairband as a leg hula hoop. Social distance dating must bring out the philosopher in all of us. If Wesley and Buttercup marry, then they face an uncertain future. After all, some llama in some place will be after the dread pirate Roberts, making the happily ever after in the movie just as sad. Do you think happily ever afters exist? I think they can, but they take work. It isn't like a book where she marries the prince or a millionaire, or a child her crush has a baby in the epilogue. There was a ton of boring stuff in there. That's why the authors write epilogues. You've thought about this? I had no right to be in such melancholy mood. Ends of good books do that to me. I want them to go on. I read a lot. Once I read a blog about why women shouldn't read romance novel. They set us up for unrealistic expectations. Interesting. And what do you expect? In life, dating, marriage? I mentioned the M word because I wondered if that's what he was asking. Marriage? From his voice, I wondered if he was blushing. Hard work, laughter, messes. Life is messy. Marriage gives you someone to help you clean it up. I don't think it's the answer to everything. Like one of the classic cartoon princesses hoping that Prince Charming will come and rescue them. Though I wouldn't mind be rescued by a handsome guy with TP. Ah, the damsel had sanitizer. How could I resist? We laughed. The seriousness of the moment dissipated. I couldn't resist knowing his answer. So what do you expect? Compromise and laughter. I've watched my family, and it seems the couples who work together and laugh do the best. Plus, not waking up alone. Touching is a big thing for me. I come from a hugging family. He paused for a moment. It's been killing me not to touch you. I wanted to rip that plastic down Thursday night just so I could hold your hand. Next weekend, I want to watch a movie with you just so you can do that whole put your arm behind my back for the first time move. Cade laughed. Weekend. I was thinking of a movie on Tuesday. By the way, I have reservations for a restaurant on Monday. With the tables 10 feet apart, they have limited seating, so I couldn't get a table until 7:30. Even if it's McDonald's, I want to dress up. It isn't McD's, but I know what you mean. I think a sports coat is in order. Then I'll wear a dress and heels. I hadn't been this giddy for a date since prom. Don't forget your mask. I read about wearing masks in the restaurant guidelines. I assume you can take them off while you're eating. I'm bringing my birthday mask. Oh, we can have coordinating masks. We'll set a new trend for dating couples. We both started laughing. The phone call lasted for another 4 hours. We never did decide on which was better, the book or the movie. Sunday, I decided I needed to tell my family, so I waited until there was a lull in the video chat. So I've been social distance dating the entire month. His name is Cade, and he is awesome. The predictable questions followed. How on earth could we date? Mom was impressed with the birthday date. My sister was annoyed I hadn't said anything earlier, as apparently my dates were more interesting than the latest Netflix fad. When do we get to meet him? Asked Dad. I'm not sure about that. Maybe I can invite him over for a video chat soon. But that isn't social distancing. We're going to a restaurant together on Monday, and we've agreed to hold hands. What else did you agree to? My brother made a kissy face. Don't guys ever grow up? Brandon's a father of 2. I rolled my eyes. This is exactly why I didn't tell anyone sooner. It's been an amazing month, and we've talked so much. Haley fake coughed. You're telling me you haven't touched at all? Not a single skin cell. My sister-in-law spoke up while she was wrestling with her youngest. That actually sounds like a good way to start dating. No third date kissing pressure. Hey, you kissed me on the second date. I closed my eyes and put my hands over my ears. TMI, people. When I put my hands down, everyone was laughing, and the call finally ended. I spent way too much time choosing my dress and shoes. Tomorrow couldn't come soon enough. End of chapter. Lauren Grace. Questions, questions. We're winding up. At this point, there will be a kiss. It's inevitable. Are there any questions for me? Do Sierra and Cade need to do something that we have missed?